Guys, you may not believe this, but today's loss against the Baltimore Ravens was actually a huge win for the Washington football team. You may be wondering why. Well, guys, in case you didn't see the game, we did not commit a single penalty until the fourth quarter. How amazing is that? I'm absolutely blown away. My socks were knocked right off my feet. I was just flabbergasted at what I was watching, guys. It was that unreal. And if you missed it, man, you really have not lived until you've seen a game like that. Just absolutely show-stopping. I cannot even come up with enough adjectives to describe it, man. All right, let's snap back to reality. 31-10, Redskins/Washington football team lose to the Ravens. I'm at 31-17, because there's that late time, I don't know if I want to, let's call it garbage time touchdown, because the game was well over after that dumbass 4th and goal. Haskins, let's get into it with Haskins, because he's really the main concern that Washington fans have today, and in general. Y'all have really been hammering the kid, understandably so, because as I said in my preview, he hasn't been showing considerable improvement from his first year. But of course, the kid somehow gets a sense of urgency when RG3 comes in for the Ravens and throws a pick. Of course. Now, I personally wouldn't mind if we get rid of Haskins and sign RG3 back to the roster, but that's a whole nother story that I can cover in another video. We're focusing specifically on Haskins' play today, so let's get into it. He threw for 32 for 45, 71% completions, not awful, 314 yards and a rushing touchdown. Now, that looks solid on paper, but so does Dak Prescott's nearly 500 yards and 3 or 4 touchdowns. And he still lost. And we still lost. And obviously that those are two very different conversations, because Dak was actually throwing it down the field most of the game. And I'm not trying to compare Haskins with Dak in any way, shape, or form, because they didn't face off today. But Haskins, I'm not sure about his confidence right now, because until that deep shot to Terry McLaurin, he had not thrown it beyond 15 to 20 yards of the line of scrimmage. It was all those cute little checkdowns. Oh, hey, J.D. McKissick, you're right next to me. Oh, here you go, man. Give me another completion on the stat sheet, baby. Do something with the ball. Don't fumble it, please, because that would be a shame. At least they can't blame me for it, though, right? I don't know. Dwayne didn't have a bad game, but he didn't have a good game overall, because you're supposed to have at least 1 or 2 good throws. I'm just going to say this, it can't be a miracle whenever you make a good completion in the NFL. It just cannot be that way, and it can't stay that way. So overall, I'm going to say Dwayne Haskins should remain a starter, because there wasn't enough bad that he did today to, warrant benching him just yet. Because, who are we going to bench him for? Kyle Allen doesn't have any more upside. We drafted this guy to be our franchise's future, and it's only right that we give him more chances to do so. And, we can't really control the fans' criticism like we couldn't with RG3 and with Kirk Cousins, but it's, it's tough because Haskins is young, but he's had time to develop, and it feels like those guys were definitely further along by this point in their careers, at least 10-something starts into their NFL careers. And everybody's different. And I don't know if it's his learning curve. I don't know if it's his lack of talent, because he's definitely a talented quarterback. But when you take an 18-yard sack on 1st and goal from the 15, and all you can do are cute little screens until just ultimately turning it over on downs, that's not really saying anything about you, is it? It's just saying that there's an overall, I guess, lack of confidence because they have to. It's to the point where they have to set up plays for the quarterback, not where the quarterback can really create many plays for himself. If that makes any sense, or if y'all are following me on that. Yeah. Defense, I'll just go through it really quickly. Lamar Jackson, we didn't really have to, like I said, make him do too much. He only threw the ball 21 times. And he obviously, I knew that he was going to run it on that 3rd and 4. Not a single Washington football player did. Typical. I'd say the first half definitely you can place a little bit more blame on the defense, but the second half, the offense just doesn't have the sense of urgency. Obviously, when you capitalize on an interception in your own territory, like when Kendall Fuller picked off RG3 in that second half, and when I don't think that was Fuller. Was it Fuller in the first half? It might have been. I forget. But the interception in the first half, like when we don't capitalize off of both of those, well, we did capitalize off of both those, but we need to actually establish our own momentum for more than just one drive of games. Like all these games of 20 or less points, it's just not going to cut it. And I'm not upset at today's loss because I saw it coming. And another reason that I'm not upset is because for the moment, the Washington football team remains number 1 in the NFC East. Let that sink in. I can't really say much more about this game. It wasn't much special. So, with that being said, expect a part 2 to my why the NFC East is the worst division in football video. Expect a sequel to that coming within the next 24 hours. Because, man, is this division awful. Well, I guess we're on to Cincinnati then. Where have we heard that before? They won today. So that's thrilling news for us. Maybe we can win against them. I'm certainly not picking us, but who knows. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.